Hello and welcome to Mickey Art, and yes, we're painting mugs again. Yay! Oh, don't giggle like that. It makes you cough, Michelle. Anyway, so yes, I'm painting a mug today, and I picked up this packet and I saw that they were all upside down and they'd all drained really nicely to the bottom, and it gave me a really good indication about what colours I had left. So I've got almost no red, almost no yellow. I've got that much black, basically no blue, that much white, and I'm not really sure about almost half a pot of white, I think. Green and white. I think. I'm not really sure. So we are going to use whatever colours come out, really. So this is going to be a empty the cup type cup. And I'm going to paint this one this one was the one I did the test on as to whether normal paint was dishwasher safe. Of course it wasn't, oddly enough. Although I must say, I do have a number of mugs that I've picked up with paint on my hands that have little smears that have dried and stayed there even time and time again after I have refilled them. This looks like it's a dirty cup. It's actually been sat on previously, but it's completely clean on the inside, so please excuse my reuse, recycle. Just hope bits don't fall off and go everywhere. So let's see what we can create with these colours. I have in the past found that we need about 20 ml or 2/3 of an ounce to do one of these mugs. So and each of these bottles is 20 ml, so it gives you an indication of how close we are to the line on these. Actually, no, there is diddly squat of white left in here. So let's tip that one in. Now, what I've found in the past is that yellow kind of disappears completely, but what I'd like to do is put a dollop of yellow next to the white and see if we can get it to stay. If yellow and white are kind of the last two colours to come out, we'll see what gets created. And let's do red, because yellow and red make orange, so that might be pretty. I wonder if there's enough to come out of the lid. Yep. Now these paints I bought on Amazon. They are Pebeo Porcelaine 150. And on the instructions, it very clearly states, do not use where food is. Now that is not because they're not food safe. They are. Duke University have done testing on it, and they are food safe. The thing is, if they are then put somewhere where utensils could damage them, because although they're dishwasher safe, they're not scratch safe. They're not perfect replacements for doing a what's that thing called? A kiln fired, whatchamacallit. So that is where, if they get damaged by using them on the where the utensils can scratch them, then food can get stuck underneath where they've been scratched and cause sickness from that. So it's not that they're not food safe. They are food safe, tested by Duke University. They're not FDA approved because it costs $50,000 per colour, apparently, to get them FDA approved. So I'm pretty sure you can appreciate the company choosing not to do that at this point. But I use my mugs every day, and they're awesome. I love them. That's why I'm making more of them. Now, I actually want to put this on a rotatable, so I can get it on an angle for you that you can view. So give me 2 secs. Alright, so I'm hoping this will give you a good shot of the mug as I'm pouring. Hopefully you'll be able to see it as it runs down. I do want to show you inside the cup. The green is sinking down through the other colours. It looks quite funky actually in there. So I'm excited to see what we get come out. First thing I'm going to do though is just use up the last of our black as a bit of a base coat. Just gonna pour that on there. Just to give it like a wet surface to run down. Now this stuff dries pretty quickly actually. Doesn't take the days on end that acrylic paint takes at this time of the year in New Zealand. But one of the important parts of it for me is that I wanted to cover those white lines. And I don't want to be, oh my goodness, I haven't covered it, I need to come back with the colour, and oh, I'm running out, blah blah blah. So I just wanted to make sure that was completely covered and give this a good head start. I have left some black still in the pot. There's not a lot, but there's enough to come back and do touch-ups if I need to. So if I turn that around for you, you'll see that there's no white lines anymore. Right. So let's give this a go. Let's see if I can give you a better view on this pour than all the other ones. Thinking. Now somebody said on the last video that they actually preferred it before I torched it and got cells. Very valid point. It does look stunning. These colours seem to blend together super beautifully. Now, because I've already put a coat of black, I actually don't have a point of view if there are patches that don't get covered, because I know that they are covered by the black. But check it out, guys. Look at the way they blend together. They are cool. This, I think, must be called my fire pour. You know what would be very cool is to do a cup and saucer and actually have the saucer down here collecting the drips, and then once most of the drip, once you've done what you're doing with this, take it away and then sort of swirl the saucer around. I think that would be quite cool. This is actually not going to end up as red as I had imagined, because I'd put the white at the bottom there. All that red and green is running off. How does it get any better? I'm either going to hate myself for this or love myself for it. So, wait for it. Let's see which way that's going to go. But I'm actually not loving the white. Now, I had the red and the blue tipped together, but I don't think that's going to have created enough. So I've just gathered up some of that paint off the bottom. And giving it another coat. It's almost like you wish you had the control enough to be able to go, right, and stop. Because that looks really cool. And all that, although that's got some cool textures in it, it's not quite as cool. I'm wondering if the I've now got the pot that I tipped the blue into, the red pot into the blue, so the blue into the red pot, and I'm wondering how much is in there. So let me know in the comments, do you go quiet when you're concentrating? Come on, you can do this. Oh, this plate looks amazing. Oh, I do like that. Look at the plate. Let me give you a close up. That looks cool. I love that little squiggly bit. All right, so now we all know, if we've done any acrylic pouring, that where you've got it dripping, it will continue to pull paint to continue the drip. And I was using that to my advantage, trying to empty that pot out. Oh, you'll never guess what, there's a patch here that's not actually got any paint on it. Huh. But now I'd like to try and stop those drips as much as I can. Alright. There's someone out there going, perfect, leave it alone. And I'm going, nope, I'm going to torch it because I like those cells. Oh my God. There's just something about the cells on these mugs that just, orgasmic. So let's see what we get. If we get anything. We might not get any. This might be the one batch. Oh, you know what? We're not going to get any because I didn't put any silicone in this at all. How many of you noticed that before I did? Alright, so all I'm doing here then, whoever you were, you really put that into the ether, didn't you? We're not going to have any cells in this cup. Nope, we're not. But what we are going to do is have no air bubbles. That's the target now. Alright. So there you go, guys. That looks quite funky. Not as cool as it could have done, in my personal humble opinion. I'm just interested to see whether we have any of that whitey yellow stuff. It's all disappeared off that bit. But whether these last few dregs of it disappear by the time it's dry. think we might have some left here. They're quite high up still. But we will see. So I'm going to pause it now, and I'll come back when it's dry in 3, 2, 1. All right. Wowza. Now I've brought it outside, even though it's raining, into the fresh light, because it really does need light to see these colours. Look at that though, guys. That is stunning. Can't do it that way. I'm gonna have to go that way. It lost all of its bright fiery, and it's gone purpley. Oh, look at those colours. But if you catch a glimpse of it around in the shadow, all you can see is my reflection. It's quite dark when it's not in the bright sun. Well, no sunshine out here. Look at this. It's grey. It's raining. It's yucky. How does it get any better than this? Anyway, back to the beauty of the day. I love it. I think it's gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. It's got what almost looks like a pinky purple in there. It's just pretty. And there's the lines from the original cup. But if I go into some shadow, it goes quite dark. Oh, can't even get it to be in shadow. Let me have a look. There we go. Oh. So, it's another mug that I love. How's it get any better than that? My cupboards are starting to fill up with mugs that I love. Oh, I do love them. Somebody asked on my last video how much I would sell these for. And I really have no idea. I don't shop for things like this. Pop in the comments what you think a hand-painted mug like this or one of my previous ones would sell for. Give me some different prices in a high-end shop, in a gallery, in a craft market. Like, what would you sell these for? And please put your currency that you're quoting the prices on, because 10 US dollars is a lot different to 10 New Zealand dollars. So there you go, guys. I signed it because I love it. And I'd love to see if you guys are using this Pebeo paint. I'd love to see some of your creations in it, using like a pouring method, obviously, in the acrylic pouring for fun. I'm not sure this stuff is technically acrylic, but it's going to ride in my books. How does it get even better than this? So that's without any silicone. No silicone, just pouring. Alright guys, I adore you. How much yumminess can I drink from this mug? And how much fun can you have? Come join us in Acrylic Pouring for Fun Facebook group. And if you've liked this video and want to see more of my art, please subscribe. And I look forward to having you come and play. Bye bye.